It's found in 2 Kings, the 7th chapter, verse 3. Now there were 4 men with leprosy sitting at the entrance of the city gates. Why should we sit here waiting to die? They asked each other. We will starve if we stay here, but with the famine in the city, we're going to starve. We will starve if we go back to where the famine is. So we might as well go out and surrender to the Aramean army. If they let us live, so much better. But if they kill us, we would have died anyway. Listen, they came to a conclusion. We're sitting here and there's a famine here. We're going to die. If we go back to the city, the famine is there. We're going to die. But we have an army approaching us. We should just go and surrender ourselves. Maybe they'll take us in, and at least we'll be with a group that has some grub. They went and they did just that. They went on their way. They did something about their situation. They got up. They got up and they moved out. My God, there's a word coming. Somebody, it's time for a move to take place in your life. It's time for you to make a move. Oh, help me. I don't care what piece you are on the chessboard. You might be a pawn. Will just slip up one space and things will change in your life. Maybe you are the horseman. Just go ahead on and make the L. Something is going to change. You got to take a risk. You got to take a risk in order to advance the game in your life. That life game is the game we must win. And with Christ, he'll help you make all of the right moves. But you got to move out of your place. Some of you have been stuck in forgiveness, still upset, still angry, still bitter. That's killing you. It's starving your spirit, man. You're in a famine of unforgiveness. But guess what? It's time to pour some water of grace and love. It's time to frankly forgive as Jesus did the woman who was caught in the very act, and find out what the next level and what the next chapter is going to look like. It's time for you to make a move. Oh my God, these men said, we're not going to sit here and die. You need to assess your situation. You need to assess your situation. You're starving, and you've got leprosy, and you've got a world saying you don't belong. Am I talking to anybody right now? Good God Almighty, it's a time for you to realize no matter what your limitations are, no matter what your setbacks are, no matter what things are going against the grain, and you're not like everybody else, and maybe everybody does not like you, but you have to love you. Do you hear me? You've got to say, I'm worth taking a risk. You've got to say, I've got options if I leave here right now. And yes, I might face another group that might reject me, just like the city that kicked me out of it and has me out here on the outskirts because I'm a leper. But guess what? I can do something about my messed up situation. I'm talking to somebody right now. You can do something about that messed up marriage. You can do something. Yes, you can. Don't sit in it and just die in it. My goodness, if somebody's hungry and they're saying, I'm hungry, somebody has to take charge and say, I'm going to go ahead and fix the food. All right, I would have preferred it. She would have brought it to me. Listen, you got to do something about the situation. I want him to go ahead and bring me this money. You might have to go get a job for yourself because he could care less. But why sit there and let somebody else have that much control over your life when you can make a move and things can change?